In sadhana and spiritual practice, there are three phases. The first phase is like the fire. It's the fire of truth that we give ourselves to, and it's the truth of the innermost core of who we are. It's already in us. But that fire has the capacity to burn through everything that we don't need. All our fears, all our hang-ups, all our anger, all our self-doubt, etc. So that is the first phase, and it's most important to really give yourself to that, because without accomplishing the purification that is part of this phase, you won't get to the other phases. Even though at moments you can taste them also. But you won't be able to get to the other phases in a way that is full and whole. So it's this devoting yourself to your freedom, making it the most important thing in your life, while everything else still goes on. Simple thing is to imagine yourself at the point of death. We don't like to go there, but that's a shame, because that moment in our minds, that moment can teach us a lot. At that moment, what in your life will you have valued most? Because in that moment, everything that is not of a ultimate value counts for nothing. How much money you made, how much sex you've had, how many things you've acquired, all the places you visited, all that counts for nothing. What counts is how deeply you know yourself, the very essence of what you are, how free you are, how wide your heart is. So, when you focus on those things that free you of what is not essential, that doesn't mean we only do the essential thing, we do it all. The non-essential things we also need to take care of. The money and the relationships and the this and the that. We need to take care of it all. But we need to have our priorities straight. If our priority is for that which time destroys, we will end up with nothing. And that's not a good proposition. But if our priority is that which time cannot destroy, we will become rich with every day we live. Richer and richer, richer in soul. And that is an abundance no one can take from you. So the first phase is this fire. Some of the traditions talk about the cremation grounds, or the charnel ground. In Buddhism there's a charnel ground meditation. It's the same thing. And one of the imaginary exercises is to imagine yourself, your body rather, not yourself, your body being burnt on a funeral pyre. And it helps you to distinguish, again, what is of eternal value and what isn't, and to focus on the right things. This is not at all something morbid. That is the practice of wisdom. And when you go through that period of fire, of the purification, increasingly what becomes available to you is another form of light. There's three forms of light. The first one is fire. The second one is the light of the sun. It's the light of the sun that shines in you and from you. And that is the power of knowledge, a knowledge that transcends time. a wisdom that shines in you, and the gifts that it can be to the people around you. That's the second phase, and the sharing of that which you have attained through the practice of your spiritual work, your sadhana. And there's a third phase, which is symbolically the light of the moon, which is the softness, the love, the gentleness of our nature, which after the purification is done, after the sharing is done, then you get to enjoy the depth, the profound depth in you, the depth of love, the depth of the bliss of your being. That's symbolized by the light of the moon.